Everybody, I'm so glad that you are with us for today's episode of The Loop. This week, I want to look at a series of verses at the end of Mark chapter 6. I absolutely love these verses because they teach me that Jesus always knows exactly what I need. In fact, I want you to consider something. I think that Jesus knows what I need even better than I know what I need. And that has implications for why we need to spend so much time with Jesus. Let's just look at a few verses together, beginning in Mark chapter 6, verse 30, and you'll see what I mean. The text says that the apostles gathered around Jesus and reported to him all that they had done and taught. So here's the scene. Jesus has sent these guys out on his team to do all kinds of great work. And now they're reporting back to Jesus all that they had done and taught. When they report to Jesus, they are jacked up about how God is using them to make a real difference in the world. There is a sense of excitement about what they have done. They're excited about the opportunities that they've had to teach. And a lot of people in that situation would get so caught up in the excitement of it all. They would get so caught up in the fact that people need them and want to be with them that they could easily become consumed with the work, only to self-destruct or burn out at a later time. But remember, Jesus knows what they need even better than they know what they need. So in the next verse, we read this. Then, because so many people were coming and going that they didn't even have a chance to eat, he said to them, "Come with me by yourselves to a quiet place and get some rest." What Jesus is doing for them is counterintuitive. At least it would be for me. It seems like this right here is an opportunity for Jesus and his team to generate a little momentum in their ministry. It seems like they would want to get back out there and get back to work or strike while the iron is hot. But Jesus isn't interested in the kind of impact that they can have over the next few days. He wants these to be leaders who can have an impact over the next few years. And that will require these men to take care of themselves. It will require them to work, but it will also require them to rest. And so the next verse says this, "So they went away by themselves in a boat to a solitary place." Jesus knows what you need even more than you know what you need. Most of us live in the tyranny of the urgent, but Jesus always calls us back to what is truly important. And this is why we need regular rhythms of Jesus in our lives. But this story is not just about the fact that Jesus always knows what we need even more than we know what we need. For some of you, this story carries even greater significance because what you need is rest. You have been running at a pace, and you know that that pace is not sustainable. For some of you, you need to slow down. For some of you, you need a day every single week that is designed for rest, not work. For others, you need a quiet place where you can get away, the kind of place that Jesus was offering to take his team. For others of you, you need a complete overhaul. You need to reschedule your whole life around what is truly important rather than what always feels urgent. One of my old friends, a guy named Dave D., used to tell me, "Brandon, there is very little in this life that is truly urgent." And the longer I live, the more I am convinced that he was right. As we wrap it up today, I want to encourage you to spend some time with Jesus, asking him what you really need. Do you need a new rhythm? Do you need a quiet place? Do you need a complete overhaul so that your life is centered around what is important rather than what is urgent? Ask him to help you so that you can benefit from his leadership in your life.